This crossbow mod is something special, it's official! More about it right here, right now. Greetings metalheads and welcome to romrom.net, the channel sharing the joy of sim racing, and to It's a Mod world where we test different mods for different sims to see if they add to our enjoyment. I'm Serta and I will be your host for this video. It's not every day that you can utter the words "this is an official mod provided by the car maker." But this turns out to be the case with this KTM X-Bow Gt4 mod for Assetto Corsa. And it cannot be a coincidence that it comes out so shortly after the Assetto Corsa Competizione Gt4 DLC, where a version of this car is included, of course. We tested already an unofficial mod for this car, see the link up there, and I remember I went to lots of trouble in the Assetto Corsa career when I was driving the KTM X-Bow without the Gt4. See the link also up there. It's also impressive that they publish an official mod for a sim from 2014 that went end of life officially more than 2 years ago, but we also have an opinion about that. Yes, another link up there, don't worry, you can click on them anytime. One thing is driving an unofficial mod, which are almost all, where there's almost always information lacking, even if I'm sure mod makers gather as much information as humanly possible. The other is to test an official mod where the mod maker or makers had all needed information available from the horse's mouth. I wonder how different it will feel. But before we do that, remember that if you want to be informed about new videos, click subscribe and also click on the bell and become part of the ever-growing RomRom family. This mod looks great from the inside. Everything very 3D, every detail in the graphics helps the immersion enormously. It's better than in the unofficial mod, and that one was already very good. The force feedback is excellent, strongest when simulating lateral forces, but also giving good details about the braking and the track. The couple of times I went into the gravel, the car afterwards felt differently because of course the tires were wobbly with the gravel marbles they had accrued. Nice touch. Top. The driving feeling is great and you can drive this car quite aggressively. Not only does it seem glued to the tarmac, which it isn't, remember my excursions to the gravel, and doesn't mind riding the curbs, you can brake quite strongly and therefore later than you normally would. Be advised you will notice the braking on the wheel, and the stronger the braking, the more you will feel it. Be very observant of what the wheel is doing and prepare to correct on wheel or brakes. The sound is okay. According to Content Manager, it's the sound of the already existing X-Bow in Assetto Corsa, which is a pity as I'm sure KTM had more than enough sound samples to give this the final touch. Also, while you hear the turbo revving up, there's no sound when you change gears, nor the typical bang, or at least a woof. Can we say it should at least make a woof when the exhaust produces flames, much less any sound on the turbo releasing the pressure. For an official mod, the sound is disappointing, but it's more than good enough for racing around. Driving against the AI was lots of fun. Not only does the AI behave incredibly good and varied, it is a constant challenge, and the AI drives through till the end, which is an improvement compared to the unofficial mod. How does this official mod compare to the already existing non-official one? Let's start by saying that the non-official mod by Roll Evers was already very good. I found the force feedback to be better here, the sound and graphics to be similar. It may even be that Roll Evers did this mod based on the unofficial one. Unluckily, we did not find any information on who's the maker of this mod. Side by side, this mod here is a pinch better, feels more like the real thing, and the AI behaves correctly here, which it did not do on the unofficial mod. Both are available for free and both will give you lots of enjoyment. And compared to the street legal X-Bow, the Gt4 version is much more drivable anyway. This mod is excellent and worth spending time driving it around and racing. Our other videos are hopefully as worthy of your time, so check the playlist to the left or the video to the right. Until next time, save fuel, collect pickup, and we'll see each other at the podium.
Visit romrom.net to connect to fellow sim racers and sim racing fans.